Well, hello. This morning into my email dropped one of my favourite blogs. He does a blog every week. His name is David Evans, in brackets, The Apiarist, and you'll find his wonderful blog at theapiarist.org. He's a brilliant beekeeper. He's incredibly knowledgeable. He can be very technical, but everything he says is so interesting. Anyway, in this week's blog, he's talking about the Asian hornets, which is very much on the mind of beekeepers at the moment. And if you look at my August blog, I too was talking about the Asian hornets. But what I really liked, sorry David, but what I really liked about this particular blog was your opening paragraph. Sorry, I'm just going to flick back to it here on my computer, because he talks about beekeeping in the way that I think about beekeeping, and I do try to get over to new beekeepers. And that is that beekeeping isn't just, once a week going into your hives, checking everything's okay. Beekeeping is about being aware of the environment, being aware of the weather, being aware of everything that is going on around your apiary, because all of these things can affect your honeybees. We've put them into boxes, which is an unnatural habitat, and they need looking after by us. But I'm just going to read a few bits. And he starts off with, beekeeping involves observation, and good beekeeping requires good observation. It's not just a case of looking, you have to see and interpret things as well. What's happening in the hive? What's not happening in the hive that should be happening in the hive? Is there anything significant or unusual? And these observations should not just be restricted to the times that you're in elbow deep in the brood box. You start on your way up to the apiary. In fact, keep an eye on all things at all times. What's flowering? Is it early or late? Have the migrant birds arrived or left yet? I've mentioned phenology, and here I pause because I didn't know what phenology meant. It means the study of seasonal and natural phenomena, especially in relation to climate, plant and animal life. So, I've mentioned phenology previously, and if you apply yourself, you get to appreciate the rhythm of the seasons. And sometimes you see completely new things that are new to you or your environment. These probably indicate gradual or potentially dramatic changes to the environment that your bees share. So, just a little note, our bees are whittling down in number. As I said before, you should have taken off your honey. You should be treating them with a varroa treatment and feeding them to make sure they have enough stores to go through the winter. So you may think, that's it, I've done my bit. The bees can rest there now until I go and have a look at them in the early spring when the weather begins to warm up. Remember about phenology, about the natural environment and the phenomena of the seasons, etc. So yes, if it's raining, have your bees been flooded? If it's windy, have the hives been knocked over? If it's snowed, are the entrances blocked? Always, even though your bees are resting, think about the bees. Think what effect the weather is having on your honeybees. Anyway, I hope you do go and log on to his website, which, as I say, is theapiarist.org. Sorry, that's his blog. You'll love, if you're into bees, you'll love absolutely everything that he says. But don't let that stop you from following my blog at mdthequeenbee.co.uk. Have a good week.